Hello all and welcome back to the Walrus Plays. Today's Binding of Isaac daily run today as Eden. So it's been a while since we've done a daily as Eden. Oh, okay, that's a horrifying look right there, isn't it? Goodness gracious, that was a look. Now, the box is an item I've not really used much, like the moving box. Goodness, I don't like the way that looks. That is, horrifying. No, do not like. Do not like indeed. Oh goodness, Nancy Bonds did me a mischief there. Yeah, anyway, my point was that I've not really used the moving box before as much of an item. I vaguely know how it works. As in, I think I know how it works. Obviously not like that. Okay, we're going to detonate that bomb there. And what do we got here? What's in this? Ooh, a hot. I should probably grab one of those hearts. That'd be really sensible, wouldn't it? Righty. Let's move on back on up then and quickly check around to the right. As far as I'm aware, it allows you to pick up items that are on the ground and put them in the box to then put down later on. So if you are in a room where I think if you've got multiple items that you could grab, but like for example in an angel deal, it might allow you to grab both of them. Question is, I could be very wrong with that. So I know there's that awful crawl space where you see an item and you literally can't reach it. So it's probably one of those sorts of you can rain on that parade. Righty. Anyway, let's just quickly nip on over, explore the rest of the level, and get out of here. So we are going into Sheol. I believe we might. Actually, is that? No, that's into the negative, isn't it? So yes, we are going into Sheol, but we're going further than that. Ooh, intriguing. Oh goodness gracious, that was a bit rude. Okay, slightly frustrating there. Well, at least I've got another heart here, so that's fine. I also really do not like that the item that I have that is causing my face to look like that. No, it doesn't. It is not doing me any favors. I really didn't like when Delirium first dropped, and I remember seeing Delirium's face as because it's one of the particular bosses that it imitates. And I just said, no, I don't like this. I really don't like this. So yeah. Not in a like truly horrified manner, but it kind of reminds me of that face from that's not my neighbour, of the milkman when it's not the milkman. Ugh. Horrifying, genuinely horrifying if you ask me. Anyway, let's see. Okay, so we've got some battery charge, which is nice, I guess, and of course you do have little Stephen, who will be very useful. Now we'll grab that. I wouldn't mind, I mean, it would have been nice to get something bigger and better, but obviously that's not going to be the case right now, is it? Okay, go away. Thank you. What's in here? Now, let's see. Is this likely? No, it's not. Okay, I was wondering if it might be a bombable wall. Ugh, flush. It's okay. It's just not an item that I would particularly write home about, I would say. Might as well go and use it a couple of times. Might be entertaining at least. I don't think it'll do anything to Wrath because it is a boss. So let's just kill you off with high levels of explodey damage. You can kill yourself off, aren't you? Excellent. Well, actually, Mr. Boom is quite nice and helpful. Let's whack that there and see what happens. Kablamo. Ooh, goodness gracious, that went quite effectively, didn't it? I mean, maybe. That's adorable. I do like that item. I do like the booms. So let's put an explosion over on here then. Put a bomb there. See what happens. Ah, and a tunnel heart. That could be nice and helpful. Let's see. Okay, so neither of those are particularly striking my fancy. I should probably... The only reason I'm really holding on to the flush is because I'm expecting a poo-related boss. And if I am correct, my assumption here that it is going to be a poo-related boss, I'll feel at least slightly vindicated for being able to just go in and go, no, you're just dead. It is not a poo-related boss, but I am going to flush and do a little bit of damage there. I don't know what item I want to go in. I should have gone back and grabbed the moving box, shouldn't I? That would have been way more sensible, but that was dumb. Ugh. Again, it's an item that I've not really used much, and as you can see, I've plainly not been able to use it at all this level. Ooh. Right, well, it doesn't really matter because no items. And I don't think it could affect the devil deal anyway, so it's not really end of world. And of course, I know that we're not going to find the angel deal as a thing. So it's not really the end of the world on that. Not really. It's not find the angel deal. Sorry, we're not going to the cathedral. I was having a brain fart there. I was trying to think about what's the word I'm looking for. And I was the cathedral because I was thinking about it as I saw the trinket that gives you gold rooms in the cathedral. Righty. Ooh, golden poo. Let's extinguish that. Pow, 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 pow. Ah. The wealth of wealth is nice, but do I want the sack? I mean, free sack every level, more money. Yeah, I think the more money is actually more viable. Okay, so grab that with the moving box, and then if I just use it again, there we go. So I can use it to get items out of like weird traps like that. I say traps, it's stuck where it was. It doesn't really make a huge difference. Okay. Well, off we go. So I'm going to hope and try and get an angel deal as we move on, because of course angel deals will be much more helpful to me at this immediate moment of time. Ugh. Gone. Ow. It'd be very clever if I could stop injuring myself, wouldn't it? Go on, go on. I said go. Oh, ow. Right, anyway. So I've needlessly taken some damage, again, as usual, because I am an idiot. It is what I do. I wonder if I can use the... that wasn't clever of it, was it? And a bad trip as well. I'm not having a good roll on that one, am I? I wonder if I can sneakily go... Oh no, it doesn't allow me to sneak off with them. Damn, I was trying to be clever, as you can probably tell. Failed miserably. But I guess if I find a bunch of chests that I can't open, I could use... that, and then just escape taking them with me and kind of hope for some keys. So maybe I can figure out a reasonably good use for it. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. Who knows? Considering I'm an idiot, probably not. Okay, so we've got another key, so I'm going to head on up here and kill that one off. And go on, homing tears. You can do your... Ugh, stay away from me. I don't want to deal with that. Thank you. Okay, so let's pop that there. So we've got some extra moony on the floor. Well, at least the fear effect is keeping the globins away for the moment, which I'm quite appreciative of. And, yeah, I'm going to need some gun turret. Fear me. Fear me now. Okay, what's this pill do? I want that. And this pill is... Orf. This pill is... I'm excited. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I don't like these. So just thinking that, one of the things I still really need to do is at some point get the sound bites of the pill effects out, like from this game, because I really like the I found pills derp sort of noise, because it makes me laugh. And I've wanted to try and grab that and actually attach it to my phone as a ringtone for text messages for a while. Unfortunately, I don't think it would be supremely appropriate for, you know, the daytime job. They might not like that. Just going to throw that one out there. No, like the bar job probably wouldn't give a flying monkeys, and considering I know that 2 other people who work there also play The Binding of Isaac, so it wouldn't really be the end of the world. Considering at the moment I've set my text message tone to the illustrious and old MSN Messenger pling, which is my millennial alarm essentially. It's like as soon as it goes off, you'll notice anyone who is of that age bracket go, hang on a minute. And anyone younger just goes, you odd? Because it makes very little difference to them. Oh, that was annoying. Fine, I'll pull them up anyway. Bloody things. Rah, 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 rah. Okay, you can go away, can't you? Oh, you sod off. And you can also go away. Okay, let's see if I can tricksy him into dumping a shot at this wall here. Yeah, there we go. No, that wasn't a bomb on the wall. That's fine. We attempted, and that's all that matters. It's quite a stack more money. I mean, the effects of that lovely penny are doing quite nice for me here, aren't they? Okay, so let's kill you off. And you can go away as well. No, just go away. Horrible, slimy thingy. Right, anyway, let's zip on over. So, we've got some more exploding nastiness over here. That's fine. They can all go away. Next room. Okay. Well, I haven't found the gold room or the shop yet, which is not helpful, because shockingly enough, I'd really like to get to the shop. Because that'd be a really good one to find. Either way, let's head on up and out. Let's see if the shop is to the left, or is it going to be up? Let's see, I'm going to make a guess to the left. I was very much incorrect there, unfortunately. And the dice gods have said no. Now, there is a method to my madness for the dice gods thing, which you might have heard me say it before. It's one of those things that I've always kind of associated random number generation with dice. And random chances of things are to do with dice. And that is entirely based around Warhammer logic. Because, being that it is a dice-based game, and the likelihood of certain events can be kind of categorized upon a six-sided dice. So it kind of makes sense to my brain processes, at least, that that's how luck works. And so when RNG is kind of inferred, my brain always goes, ah, it's the dice gods. And it's always been a thing that, like, I remember, because I worked for Games Workshop for a number of years, that, what a terrible item. Well, no, it's not terrible, it's just not an item I like using. Telekinesis. Yeah, no, it's something that I learned to teach people quite quickly, and I found it very entertaining teaching people about the probability of events on six-sided dice. So, for example, I know that the average on 2 dice is 7, on 3 dice is 11, 4 dice is 14, that sort of thing. And knowing the statistical likelihoods of you rolling those averages, it meant that you could learn some pretty sneaky tricks, and particularly when it came to certain random number generated events, such as ranges that were random, scatter effects, and all sorts of weird and wonderful. You could learn to do some like quite snazzy little things if you knew what you were looking for. And yeah, that was a thing. And yeah, it was genuinely something that I learned, and I've kind of always focused. Not really focused upon, but it has been when it comes to random number generation, it'll always be the dice gods have dictated it, not anything else, just dice. Which is weird, painfully rare. But I also don't care. I think that's the best way of putting it, I just don't care. Okay, you've increased my likelihood of an angel deal by a nice 4.4%. I mean, truth be told, you've also increased my devil deal chance by 4.4%, so that's fine, it's a chance. Let's see what's in this chest. More money. Now I know I've not used I'm not using that illustriously useful item trinket currently, but it's fine. I'll live with it. Now again, I'm still struggling quite heavily with my my flu. Believe me, the amount of cold and flu pills I've been chugging into my mouth at the moment is it's phenomenal. Okay, so Bighorn, you need to die. Oh, I didn't realise it was an XL. How did I not realise this? Goodness gracious, I am a massive window licker. Well, it does mean that if I don't get a devil angel deal, or devil either or, then I have a much greater chance next floor. I'm going to have a much greater chance next floor regardless. Let's put that bomb there and see if we can do some nice damage to that extra bomb. I know it's not much to rely on a bomb, but at the moment I'd rather use a bomb as an offensive weapon. It might work out nice and for me. My damage is quite low. I mean, I've actually got less damage than you would actually start with in a normal run. Like I've got less damage than Isaac starts with. I've got 3.29, which is low. This could probably help. Okay, so that's giving me another 1.69. And again, it has increased the devil deal slightly, so that's nice. Okay, so let's keep this damage output going. Now, if memory serves, I screwed myself over if I can see multiple items. Because the moving box is not coded to release, I've got it in dump, not grab state. That's not very clever of me, is it? That's not very cash money. Damn, I'm an idiot. Yeah, fiddle faff. Well, let's go with this one. I probably didn't want that one, did I? Fiddlesticks. And bunkum. Gosh, I'm more on. Yeah, I should have waited and tried to grab both with the box, but I failed. But at least we're giving a nice increased chance of an angel deal next one. I think with the fact that we're going to get a key fragment, we should have about a 45% chance of an angel deal on the next floor. I think. That could be very, very incorrect, however. Now, foolishly, I grabbed the penny in the box because my thought process was, oh, if I'm clever about this, maybe, just maybe, I'll get a gulp pill or I'll have the ability to smelt it to myself because I'm holding out hope like I always do for the trinket smelter because I'm an idiot. But we've got the key piece. Let's drop on down. Let's see where we're going then, shall we? Okay. Anywho. Right. So, I was correct about a 45% chance. So I'm going to drop the trinket down there for now, and let's just open these up, see what we can do here. Now, of course, the golden paperclip does nothing because it's still the twisted paperclip. But, well, because you know the golden effect of a trinket doubles its effect, and shockingly enough, when a trinket doesn't actually do anything other than giving you the ability to open something, I've got double the effect of being able to open chests. Whoop-de flipping do. Oh well. So it was very much of a dum. Feeling like if I wanted to quote a bit of South Park in the Book of Mormon there. Okay, I'm going to grab all those items because I might as well. I'm trying to use the box as much as possible because it's not an item I've actually really used in a run, and I'm trying desperately to see what I can say about how effective it might or may not be. It's definitely an interesting thing, so give it a good go. May my heart share into pieces. So this is the one where I get an item, but I take a heart off. So we're going to give that a go. Monstro's Lung. It has some synergies with a couple of items, but right now I don't honestly think it's going to be that helpful to me. Which is a shame, because I lost a heart for it, but yeah. It does mean that I might find... ooh, hello. That's useful. Let's dump everything out. Let's go down. None of them really... That was violent, wasn't it? Lovely. Not what I wanted to happen, but it was very violent. Okay, so what's this one do? Ranger and death. Well, let's take death with us, shall we? Death might be able to serve us well in the next room because it's a big double-sized room and we don't really need to worry too hard about that. Go away. You know, that's the thing. There aren't wasps in this game, are there? Why are there not wasps? I mean, I'd say they're a pretty frightening thing as a child. Especially if you're allergic. I mean, I'm not, but, well, I say that. I don't know if I think it was a wasp or a bee that stung me. One of the two, I'm not sure. I think it might have been a wasp, not a bee. Because it was a big old hornet type thing. But yeah, and I've been stung by something once. I don't actually know what it was and whether I'm allergic or not. lo and behold, there is a gulp pill. That is fantastic news. So let's go back, grab the other item, and kind of go from there. That will work fantastically. I don't remember what colour it was, which is kind of the only trade-off at this point in the venture here that we've got going. But I know there is a gulp pill now, so that's nice and good and stuff. Right, okay, so we've still got like a 48% chance of an angel deal now because we destroyed, I think, one of the keepers in the shop, so that's, again, a slightly better place to be. I wouldn't mind more of it. Well, I'm going to grab that chest if we can, and kill you off, and kill you off. Let's put a bomb in there. Oh, it's a gravitational bomb. It's pulling things in towards it. Ooh, Guppy's head. I mean, this or Guppy's head. Yeah. It's kind of a given, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sorry, Name. As much as I was attempting that, Guppy's head is just going to be painful to me right now. Let's see what's this pill do. It is a balls of steel. So the yellow and white ones are balls of steel. Whether I can remember that is a very different. Oi, oi, oi. Very different question. Ooh, let's have a look and see here. Escape. Do I want to put a bomb here? Let's put a bomb here. Ooh, it's a golden one. I'm not quite sure if that would do anything. It was golden. Because yes, that is a thing. Okay, so that's clearly not a secret wall. That's fine. Let's just grab this because I might as well. Let's have some finale. Now I'm pretty sure I've missed out on whatever was in the chest, the moving box, but I'm not really too worried about that at the end. It could be worse. I could be losing way more things. Okay, fat bat. Get in. Good old fat bats. Ooh, ow. I shouldn't be allowed that in public. I really shouldn't. Okay, now we've got 4 hearts that are generating flies. We can generate flies from my Guppy's head. So fly generation. I'm crying out loud, Walrus. You are actually a window licker. How do I not fall down the wall? Yeah. I've got a little bit more of a fly generation right here. So maybe what I want is something that can improve fly damage and maybe, if I can get it, the tail. Because then I'll double the amount I generate, which would be devastatingly useful. And that, as a golden trinket, would be really interesting. I don't know what the statistical likelihood of finding a golden trinket is. I've not really looked. Probably should be something I should probably pay attention to at some point. Because, boy, I got out of the way of that. Fine. Let's put a bomb there because that's didn't work out as well as I'd hoped. Go away. My damage is still not as high as I need it to be. It's only 5. Well, 4.98 is good enough. 5. We've got a devil deer. Interesting. Well, the thing is, though, I like the Ocular Rift. It's very entertaining. So, let's have a look and see what we got there. Well, here we go. Righty, so we're moving on to the right. Okay, so let's quickly go push this button here. And we'll grab ourselves a nice soul heart. That's lovely, lovely. And we're going to put another bomb in here. And detonate those and get ourselves some things. Here's up. Okay, so I want red and white and yellow and white pills. They are good pills. Red and white tears up. Yellow and white is balls of steel. No, it's this rift I like because it's the entertaining effect it has on enemies like that because it pulls them in. It can allow you to pull in items as well, so you can do some silly stuff with it, I find. But it is quite helpful, and I like having it, so I'm not... It's why I chose to take it, because it is, I find, quite a useful item. It's not supremely frequent, because it does rely on a bit of RNG on that again. because based on luck. No, luck's 1.42, so it's not the minus negative silly luck that I've had before as the keeper. So let's kill that off. Kill that one off. I think the white on white might be. Ooh, Is that Vade Retro? I think it is. Yummy Daisy, that was an explosion, wasn't it? What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and be clever here because I'm going to use Placebo to help mimic my health up. There we go. So just increase it slightly. But if I can find myself the Gulp Pill again, then I might end up grabbing that. But again, that's purely a way of just trying to manufacture more trinkets stuck to my body. Which isn't a terrible plan, I'm not going to lie. I think it's a fantastic idea. But then again, I've not found any other trinkets yet that I desperately want to. Which is fine. Right. Oh, it's Envy. And I like having the visits because they are fantastically good at deleting foes that just turn up and get in the way. Now, I wouldn't mind having the silver penny like I did the last run yesterday, because that was kind of helpful. Getting shots in the wound. Not like the most devastatingly good thing in the world, but you know, it does have its uses, it does have its benefits. And, you know, that whole features and benefits conversation that you have with your customers when you do sale-based stuff. But let's see what we can get out of these blood bank machines, eh? Pow. Pow. Right, so we've got a soul heart. We've got another soul heart. That's lovely stuff. I'm always appreciative of those damn soul hearts. I don't know why I went like those. I had a momentary stutter for some unbeknownst reason. But I had one. It happened. That's how it is. Ooh, the strength card could be useful. Am I right not to utilise it though right now? What's this one? We might love bring protection. That's okay. Let's just play these slot rollers things. Not slot machines. Yeah, they are slot machines, aren't they? I can do colloquial English. What's this one? Ooh. I think I don't really need the devil's alright. Keep it going. No, I don't need the golden penny stuck to myself at this moment in time because as an explorer, it's not really as much of a concern. But right now I'll hold off, but I will probably come back and grab the trinket that gives me the ability to get planetarians in the room. It might not happen, there's only 2 chances for it, but it could happen. If it does, it'll be worth it, I will feel. Okay, so let's kill you off. I'm gonna get... Ow! Suffer. Ow! There was me saying about how really phenomenally useful that ability was to pull things into yourself. What have I done? Hurt myself. A couple of times. Little spewer, are you doing pills? Are you doing pills? Pills are. Well, let's just swallow that for a bit more rate of fire. No, yes, in theory, I could have gone back, grabbed the pill mimic thing, and tried to farm up a bit more battery power for it, but it's unguaranteed. I'd need 6 charges for it. And yeah, no, I'll live. Right now, though, one more heart, and then I can go back in and play the slot machines a little bit more, and the blood banks. And I think that'll probably be a reasonable point to call my silliness there. Okay, we found a mark. Oh, lovely. And we've got ourselves an eternal heart. Very nice. Ah, interesting. Right, well, let's trot in then and see what nonsense we can pull here. So we've grabbed that heart. Does that be sensible? And down. Well, what I'm hoping for is the blood bag. Not the IV bag, which is still good, undeniably, but just not what I'm after at this exact moment in time. That one, on the other hand, the blood bag, is what I'm after. So I am going to just injure myself a little bit more for a little bit more money. There we go. Let's grab that. And let's see if we can get something good out of the Mystic Meg machine. Okay, so gold rooms on the down there might be a little bit better. No. So, for those on the from America who don't know who Mystic Meg is, chances are you don't. When the National Lottery first arrived on the UK scene, we had a ridiculous fortune teller who would appear on the show because why would you not? And she was Mystic Meg, and she would give you like the lucky numbers and all sorts of weird and wonderful gubbins, and it was very silly, very weird that we had Mystic Meg being all things and stuff might happen if you do this, and it's very bizarre, very silly. So I would like to find a gulp pill, but it's not happening, is it? Right. So, because what I'd really like is 2 gulp pills, because I'd like to gulp what I'm currently carrying, and also the doodad that will allow me to have multiple. But you know what I could do? I'm going to go fight Mum. Because I've got the moon card, I can teleport out, and that's really the important bit here, is I'm going to get out of here. Will I get out of here with my sanity intact? A very good question. Ooh, Mum! I don't need you to be bothering me so going. So yes, that's why I refer to those machines as Mystic Meg machines, because they always kind of be like a weird fortune-telling thing. It's just weird, very Britishism. I think that's the odd thing. Is I'm sure there are a number of American kind of, not really versions of Mystic Meg, but you know, those sorts of cultural significance at certain points in time, and yeah, that's just weirdly one of them for us Brits. Righty. Anyway. Oh yeah, you're there, aren't you? Okay, let's see what we're gonna do here. Speed up. A big bag of pills. This one is health down. Okay, so these are bad trip. We don't want those. Right. So we know that there is vision, bad gas, smaller range down, infested. Oh no, that's going badly. Oh dear, oh dear, I made a mess there, didn't I? Ah, so the blue on blue is the gulp pill. Okay. So for that case, I'm gonna gulp this one. Okay, so I need blue on blue pills. That's not blue on blue. That is a blue on white, which I think is. Yeah, it's health down. Definitely don't want that, do I? Let's do this one. Play this a little bit. Till I run out of money. Maybe I'll get another. Oh! It's still got some charge. Interesting. Experimental pill. G-fly. Range down. Shot speed down. Okay, so now it's run out. That's fine. I could get more bombs. That'll probably be quite helpful, to be brutally honest. More sense, more money. Hello. Well, looks like this machine room is not really giving me what I need, is it? Ooh, a Soul of Apollyon. That could be handy. Speed up's pretty good, at least. That gives me something I can play around with, so... we'll do one more. There we go. So let's quickly grab Guppy's head back, and we'll also take the Soul of Apollyon. Get a bunch of flies out, because again we got all more flies. We'll grab that one, and I think I didn't want to grab that. I want to grab this. What's this one doing? What's this one? The cano. Yeah, I'll have that. 4, 3. Health, that's fine, and bit more health. Right, well, okay. Time to turn all of those into bombs. Of course, we're going to get at least one full one. That's always the bloody way. But I've got a big stack of bombs now, so I'm feeling, you know, at least vaguely confident in my capabilities of exploding something, which may very well be myself. However, we do now have, although we don't have the opportunity of getting shops down here, we do have the golden rooms, which could be pretty handy. We'll see. And there's a chance for the planetariums. Not expecting it. What oh? What oh? What oh? You know when you have a Britishism so hard that you lock in and just forget what you were actually trying to say? Ugh. Honestly, the slightly delirious, not quite delirious, but slightly feverish brain that I've got at the moment is making my general daftness more lively and kind of more entertaining, for me at least. Because I know that I'm not well. Is the best way of putting it. I know I'm not in the best of health right now because my cold, flu, whatever you want to... It's kicking my backside and I'm not enjoying it. Well, that killed you off, didn't it? Poor old Liz. Oh dear, we've got some explodey doodads. Go away. Explodey doodads. They didn't explode. Oh, there's a marked rock. Let's whack that there. It's going to go bang. And we've got ourselves another soul heart. I do want to try and get rid of that debuff heart. Broken heart there. That'd be good. Okay, so we're going to kill you off. We're going to put that there. I wonder if we might get something like soul heart's good. It's not like anything to sniff at. We do have 7 hearts though, so actually really I want to kind of find another devil deal that I can sacrifice a heart or two to. And this is where I'm going to find brimstone again. I really wish I'd taken that Monstro's lung, because then I would have had a really fantastic time of life, because yeah, Monstro's lung, not tongue, with brimstone is hilarious. But that's fine. That is always the way it goes. Right, let's grab that. Moving on. And we've got a nearly 80% chance of finding a devil deal, so it's certainly up there, chances-wise. Okay, so let's go in here. Oh, sad bombs. Interesting. So maybe bombs are going to have to be a good offensive weapon for me in this run here, so let's give it a go. Some more money, that's fine and dandy. Oh, we've got some things, so this is going to be entertaining. Oh my goodness gracious me, that was fantastic. I mean, the Nancy bombs didn't really, they don't normally do that much, I'd say, extreme for me, but you know, it certainly did. Go on. I'm waiting for you, just get up. Die. Right, let's hang out some more flies. Okay, so we've got some more flies that are dead. Blech. I mean, I'm generating 4 flies from the hearts, and then whatever I generate from the head. So we'll get some at least, and that's kind of the important thing at this point in the day. Okay, so let's quickly kill you off, and we'll kill you off. Excellent stuff. So that worked. Moving on up. Let's explore this way. I mean, that was quite a slow shot, wasn't it? Okay, so we didn't get a planetarium on this floor by the looks of things, which is fine. It's just a little bit sad. Because of that, I am going to go and experience the little red chest, because sod's law is it might actually have a guppy item in it. No, of course it doesn't. Bloody spiders. Well, at least these bosses aren't too bad. I can deal with them. I said, go away. But I am all kinds of scary with my tears of death. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. No, that wasn't really much of a boss fight, was it, that last one? I'm not going to complain, but... Oh no, it's not a boss one. Interesting. Range up, we'll take that. And this one is addicted. We don't want addicted. That's not a helpful one, to me at least. Anyway, moving on. Let's get the heck out of Dodge, because that is sensible. And down we go. Down we go. To the right. I mean, what's our timing at the moment? 36. Goodness gracious, we're slow today. Again, we've had a rough start with how low the damage has been. I think that's really the big key indicator on this one. Okay, Conquest. You're an interesting one. The thick horseman. Maybe. I mean, I'm going to grab it just because it gives us some more soul hearts, and I kind of want to get rid of some of the hearts that I've got, if I'm brutally honest. I like to try to keep no more than 6 hearts, because I think that that's a good rough balance, but technically speaking I could say that I have 7 because I have the broken one, but that's fine. Ow. Well, gonna take a bunch of soul heart damage there, aren't we? Ooh, go away. And well, there you're making them go away now. Ow. Okay, so I've taken 3 soul hearts of damage in 1.5 rooms. I'm not doing great so far, are we? Well, let's see if we can get some more soul hearts then, whilst we do this floor. Okay, so that's quite an effective explosion of poison death gas. It's just a shame it didn't work out to finish off any of the enemies. No, if only I had the devil bomb. Right, the dark beggar would be really useful right now, but no. Okay. Go away, greed. So go away. Thank you. Oh, lovely. Luck of 4.42. We're not doing shabby for luck, which is nice. But either way, let's fully explore a bit more. So, oops, a daisy, that was very close. Now we've got myself clobbered. Ow. Righty, I need some soul hearts, and I need some yesterday, and I also need to not lose the soul hearts that I keep finding. Okay, come on. Explosions there. Okay, it's not bad. Midnight snack isn't a terrible, terrible item. I'd like to give him some bombs, but I can't really justify it, because right now I'm a bit too miles for just generating a bunch of troll bombs. The thing is now, because I have an item on me that is a moot point now, 2 actually, because I've smelted 1 to myself. The trinkets themselves will be, if I find another trinket I will replace it. I think it's probably the best way of putting it. I'm going to get rid of it if I can. Which is fine, it's just, it's not worth anything to me right now. The planetarium or the gold room one, that is of course. It's just not worth anything to me at this moment. Now that I'm out of, well, this is the final level of said horrible womb, so lovely. Right, well, let's see what's in the gold room. Gold room, oh, actually that's pretty good. Mum's knife. Well, sacrificial dagger, not mum's knife. Mum's knife would also be really good, but I don't even get that in the gold room. Not without chaos. Okay, what's this one do? Ooh, a temple. Ooh, hello. Go on. Give me things. No. Well, apparently my luck of 4.42 has just gone, nah, sorry mate, I hope you didn't want to try and get what you were after there. That's not happening. Well, I'm going to come back into there if I can get some form of invulnerability. Because right now I haven't got enough hearts lying around that I can justify attempting to risk that. Let's see. Ooh, no. Don't really want to use that. Magic skins all well and good, but not what I'm after right now. Ow! Okay, so I've lost both of my soul hearts there, in theory, so that didn't work out well, did it now? Oh dear. Right, what does it say? The affiliated hearts that I had there, because there's a lot of hearts can be sacrificed. Go on, Viz, do your stuff. That's not what I wanted to do, but there we go. Right, so we do have a Guppy. Okay, well, we can now be Guppy, so that's nice at least. So let's be Guppy, because we might as well now. And in all fairness as well, let's have the fame, because that's a pretty saucy ability, that. I'm not going to take the 25s, I'm not going to take the quarter. don't know if that's worth it for me really right now. Ah. Good to know that that wasn't something I should have gone for. I'm glad I had no capability of doing so at the time. But let's put a bomb here and see what happens. A mess. So I'm going to try and give him some bombs. Let's see what happens. Go on. Give me another bomb upgrade, that'd be nice. Wow, a whole penny. He's so generous. Ooh, more pennies. Again, really generous. Okay, let's just not, because I've only got 9 more bombs now, and I don't really want to use them all here. Then I can detonate all these, because I can. There we go, there's the secret room. Hey, Indeed. I've got a potentially cunning plan here. Whether it's going to work is a very different question. My thought process is, if I do get this D20 like that, what I could do is I could put all these pennies down like this, and I could re-roll the pennies. But I now have to be incredibly careful because I know what my luck is like, and I'm not even going to do it. I'm not even going to do it at all. Right, let's make sure we're very, very cautious. I'm going to put that bomb there and see what happens. And we're going to fly into the super secret room, and we're going to go and do it again, but we're going to again be very, very careful and cautious. Because I wonder if we can get this to work. Because the reroll is going to potentially make it a moot point. I'm also going to blow you up because your face upsets me. And, well, I didn't really mean to grab that penny, but I did anyway. That's what happened. Okay, so let's put that there. Okay, well, we're now back up to full health, which is good, I guess. Put that entrance machine down and see if we can get another one. A little bit more. Okay, let's do a re-roll and see what we find. Well, we've actually got ourselves something a little bit saucier. So that's nice. So grab that, grab that. What do we got? What do we got? Bad trip. Well, I'm not having that, thank you. It could have gone better. I'm going to take the brainworm though, because that one's fun. Right, so we're in a little bit more healthy position. Can't deny that. But I am going to grab the hearts from up here, and then I'm going to get the heck out of dodge, and we're moving on to the next level. Because we've got 1.5 level, I say half a level. 1 and a bit levels left to go. So let's see what we can do. Doop. Down we go. Going down into Sheol. And I'm not going to bother with that. Thank you kindly. And we're going to just... I mean, thankfully I can fly now, which is lovely, and using the Athame and my good luck stat, it should be quite nice, because I can just keep stacking the little ring explosions of nasty. Okay, so speed up and a bit more nastiness with the virus poison touch, so, you know, if I touch things, it's going to be poisonous. Oh, and thankfully, they've actually exposed the secret room for me. Okay, so let's stay away from the troll bombs, and the normal bombs. They can still do any speed, so everyone's going to be careful. What do we got here? So we've got some money, but money's not that supremely important to me at this stage of the game, unless it gives me golden pennies, which really, it's nice. I mean, I've got to say, got some green pennies. The lucky penny. The luck doing ones. Right, let's kill both off. Right, what's this one doing? Nope. And more death. And we've got some more death going on. That's level 7. Moving on. I mean, I can use the Hermit to teleport, so if I find a curse room, I can at least use that to get out of there, so I don't need to give myself some more. Which is probably fantastic, to be honest. Now, again, I do weirdly want to stack up more hearts, because if I am correct in my assumption of where we're actually headed, I will be going into the negative And with that, we'll need to use hearts for the chests. That will provide us items. Ooh, devil deal. I wonder if they're coded that it's only in that room that they are, because if that is the case, in theory, if I had the box still, I could pick up the chests before the box, like before they open up, in that room, and go and open them up somewhere else. Because in theory, then they won't be coded as being devil exchanges. I don't know if I used any items that can generate items though in there, in that particular room, in that chamber. Because if that is the case, it'd be, I mean, it's just interesting to see if that is correct. Yeah, I'm doing something very dumb here. Ooh, I'm excited. Range up. Health up, yep. Health down, no level up. Balls of steel. Balls of steel for to win. Okay, the brimstone eye needs to sod off. And we'll grab that. Get some more flies. I mean, we've got plenty of fly generations, so I could in theory get rid of Guppy's head. Now, because it's not as particularly important at this stage in the game, I would suggest. But let's see, because that was the curse. Ooh. Tears up. Tears up. Okay, health down can go away. Tears up is nice. Excited is not nice. I don't really want to be excited. I want to be depressed and miserable. No, very bad. Right, let's grab that. So we've now got a nice stack of those. And I am going to pop the Psychic Magician for homing tears. Horrible. Just detonate that. I love the effects on those black rings. Those aura rings are nasty when you use them like that. It's when you've got homing tears, it's just really more complicated from my experience. It's fun. Anyway, down goes Satan, and into the chest we go. So into the negative chest, whatever it's actually. Here we go. The dark room. That's the one that I'm looking for name-wise. Okay, so. Honestly, I think this is the nail is probably most beneficial. If I'm being brutally honest here, because as good as Guppy's head is, I can generate flies myself now. I don't really need it. I'm quite content to rampage around generating soul hearts and increasing my damage periodically, which is nice. I wish I had some homing tears though. No, that's not homing tears. Ooh, and a whole attack fly. Get me! Oh, I'm nothing. Just what I always wanted. Let's not fly into the shots, shall we, please? Yeah, damn it. I said it and it happened. I'm cursing myself. Right, well, let's see. Oh, that was annoying. I didn't expect that. That's what I get for not paying attention. Anyway, kill you off. Stain's gonna just quickly drop. Nice and easy. Perfect stuff. Ooh, it's a lot of shots that are just in the way. Need to go away. Next room. Your name as well. Moving on over. And up we go. Oh yeah. Was that a secret room? No, it wasn't. I thought it was. Could have sworn I had a secret room opening up. Maybe I'm going mad. I mean, certainly a possibility. I'm going to be insane. Or did I? Okay, well, that's good at least. So we're gonna. Ooh, Tammy's head is fun. I do like Tammy's head. It's just, right now, it's okay. It's not groundbreaking. When you've got Brimstone, on the other hand, then it's devastating. And I can't believe I managed to. There was a run that I did recently. It will remain in my mind because I got screwed over by the Dead Sea Scrolls. It teleported me out of the Angel deal, which would have been nice. Unfortunately, I just put down Tammy's head, and I had Brimstone, Twisted Spoon, and the rubber cement. So I would just walk into a room, trigger it, and everything died. And it screwed me over really early in the run, like absurdly early. I think it was like floor 2, that must be floor 3. but it was stupid early. What's this pill do? Ooh, luck up. So yellow and yellow is good also. Okay, so we finally found a luck up pill. I'm surprised. But it did take us quite a while to find the last one. There we go. I wouldn't mind having like a little pop-up saying that you now know what's in the medicine cupboard or something that kind of gives you the indication that you now know what all the pills do. That'd be kind of nice. As a little silly aside, it's not really anything that's game-breaking, but at least it means that you know what they are. But obviously, you not being able to just quickly cheat sheet and see what they are, but you know what you found and blah blah blah. I know that's a really bizarre minor thing to go. Well, that might be interesting. It's not really a useful thing to actually know. Okay, what do we got here? Little Gish, lovely, I guess. Oh, good, Bennett on bombs. Oi, suffer my tears of death. Okay, I'm gonna just give you some money because I can. And also, you can give me battery charge or something. I might be able to get more health and battery health. Battery health, even battery charge. Gimme. Let's back that up and increase our HP ever so slightly. Mostly because I want to have it fully charged before I go in to fight the boss, because I might as well try and get the extra damage out, because that works. And we've got 25 cents, we might as well use them before the end of the level. Okay, well, we're at full charge now, and then this guy can give us extra charge, so we have the orange charge state, which is nice. Okay, so we're almost there to full double charge status. Yeah, we're fully charged. Turbocharged, in fact. Okay, well, we're going to kill them off, and that's not really much more than we do. Right, well, in to fight the boss we go. Let's black that out so we increase our damage even further. So now by now plus 3.30, which is good. I am going to fling a bomb over there, and I'm going to do another one. Bombs are fantastic, and I might as well use them as a weapon. Oh. And we have killed him off. Right, let's see how well we've done today in today's daily run. So we have placed 251st at the time of 2:13. I am impressed. Actually, I think everyone else has had a bit of a bum time on today's run, maybe. But if you have enjoyed, please do like, share, and subscribe. And leave a comment below. Tell me more about your favourite personal Isaac run or item combos that you've used and really enjoyed. And actually, to be fair, tell me about the cardboard box. Because it's got to have something. The moving box has got to have something going for it, right? But anyway, hopefully I'll catch you again the next time the Walrus plays the Binding of Isaac's daily run.